like to thank William Dalrymple, Namita Gokhale, and Sanjay Roy for giving me this opportunity to read my poems in Jaipur Literature Festival 2022, the virtual session. Here is my new poem, Notre Dame, the bell will toll forever. The sadness slowly settles in me, seeing the Notre Dame burning, and I, far, far away, can see it on the television screen and do nothing about it, except me burn, 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 till I'm nothing but a corpse. The laughter of a greedy world all around me. I wonder what Hemingway would have done if he was alive and in Paris now. I'm sure he would run to the fire and jump at it, helping it to extinguish. A wild thought, no doubt, but I know it is true because Hemingway loved heroism along with death. The restlessness of me on this horrible night stuck to a room and little whisper with the faint moon hanging outside the window. But a wind came from the way where Europe is, where Paris is, a fresh, cold, pleasant wind which touches me all over. I suddenly surrender. I cry in the darkness of the faint moon. My French friend rang and said the towers of Notre Dame are at least saved. She is standing high, like an empress of Paris. Between the sounds of Paris on the phone and the light of dawn, here I am hopeful again. I see my youth standing, smiling again at the bridge in the fast light. I whisper to my French friend, the bell will toll forever.
Hello friends, I am Sunita Bansal, an author of hundreds of books for children and 25 books for adults and young adults. I have spent 40 years in this dynamic, immensely gratifying industry, not only writing but also founding and editing a bunch of lifestyle magazines and newspapers, heading a publishing house, and establishing my own studio developing books for other publishers. All through this journey of mine, my passionate endeavor has been to demystify and simplify Indian scriptures in the backdrop of our rich cultural heritage and show their relevance in today's times. Today, I would like to read a few lines from my latest book, Everyday Gita, published by Rupa Publications, released in January this year. It's a book of everyday wisdom for 365 days a year. I'm reading day 5. A calm person who is not affected by the sense objects and is even-minded in pain and pleasure becomes fit to attain everlasting happiness. So says chapter 2, verse 15 of Gita. And here's my interpretation. The feelings of pain and pleasure have a common source, desire. Fulfilled desire is pleasure and unfulfilled desire is pain. And desire is produced through contact with the objects of the senses. Both attachment to pleasure and aversion to pain disturb the peace and equilibrium of our mind. And then I go on to give an example. I want to buy a pair of blue walking shoes. I go to the market, but I am unable to get the right blue, or if I do, I am unable to get my size. There are two options in front of me. I can get all worked up and disappointed and decide to visit the market some other day. I'm bound to feel upset till I get the shoes. The second option would be to think, what is more important, the color blue or the shoes? If my brain is not worked up, I will either buy the shoes in another color or place an order for my size in blue in the shop where they had the color but not my size. We must see for ourselves and realize how our feelings and our reactions bind us to our body and its environment. Only if we become neutral in our reactions can we get out of this bondage. A changeable mind gets easily disturbed. The mind, which is in a constant state of unruffled peace despite all kinds of sensory experiences, gains everlasting happiness. Thank you.